talking it over with his players at this point. You have to say they look a little bit more relaxed than last time here. So that's a good thing at this point. It's gonna be a tough game. Every game from now on is gonna be tough. So they just gotta take it in stride here.
A huge part of the game is mental, and they do look good right now. They look confident, but not overconfident. So we'll see how it plays out.
All right, here's the start of the second quarter, and the Rams come up with two right off the bat here, and Hunter gets two. 12-11 now. The Rams take the lead, their first lead of this game, 12-11. Here's Russell Graham for Norristown. Two-three zone defense again for the Rams. Mayer to Wyatt. Wyatt moves inside, loses the ball.
And a traveling violation on Nasir Johnson. A lot of contact on that play. Wyatt came charging in, ran into Nasir, and Nasir ended up with the ball, but was along the ground. That's a traveling call, but I'm surprised that there was no call. I mean, even if you're gonna call a charge, there was just a ton of contact there and nothing called.
Here's the inbound pass to Wyatt, and Norristown just trying to find their niche here this afternoon. Here's Wyatt from downtown, and that's his first three of the game. He connects. And Norristown again takes the lead, 14-12.
The Eagles' defense has been keeping them in it and making them the front runners for most of this game. And if they could find some offense, if Khalif Wyatt can hit shots like that, they're going to be in really good shape.
Reese bounces the ball off, I believe, Wyatt. So possession will stay on the arrow with the Rams. Six minutes, 46 seconds in the second quarter. Norristown leading by two, 14-12. Foul there. Maurice Briggs commits the foul for Norristown. That'll send.
Nearly got a steal, but instead it ends up in a foul as he could not control it after he tipped it away.
Well, this is sending Norristown closer and closer to being in the penalty there. They have 5 team fouls.
One's out of bounds on Nasir Johnson, and it may have looked like he shouldn't have chased it down, but that was off of his foot, so he had to try to save it.
All right, Norristown with the ball. Right now struggling is Ramsey. Finally gives it to Russell Graham. Bounces back out. Wyatt will go for three again. It can't connect. Here's a rebound there. Attempt by Watson. No good. And Briggs fighting in there. He can't get it to go. And the Rams come up with the balls.
Just didn't fall. That one, I don't know how that didn't go down, but it didn't.
Shot there is up and off for the Rams. Henderson could not connect. Fernell Doster, number 23 for the Rams, called on a foul. So Norristown has possession to inbound. And Vate Shippen will make an appearance now in the game for Norristown with 5:53 on the clock.
He'll give you some really good rebounding off the bench as he gives Maurice Briggs a break.
Here's Russell Graham. Puts two more.
Tough shot among all those big men, but he's able to make it go down.
All right, Norristown will take control once again. All right, the officials just discussing a few things here, and Shippen will inbound for Norristown. Wyatt. Ramsey has the ball, and Reese is defending Ramsey. And Russell Graham takes control once again. 5:20 now to go, second quarter. Norristown up by 4. Make it 6. 18-12. Norristown leads it, and the Rams have the basketball.
Norristown's controlled the rebounding battle here so far today. Quentin Watson has been the main factor in that.
Ball rolls out. Good job there by Wyatt just to let the ball go. And it'll be Norristown's possession, and we have a timeout now for the Southern Rams.
And on offense for the Eagles, it hasn't been extremely pretty. They are up by 6, but I think that Khalif Wyatt's been trying to create his own shot, and it's worked a couple times. So I'd like to see them, if nothing's working, if they can't run their offense well, give the ball to Khalif Wyatt and let him create.
I agree with you there, Mark, but another thing is it's just Norristown has got to find their niche at this point on the court where they're comfortable and can shoot consistently. At this point, there's no consistency in the shooting, and that's going to, down the line start to affect how they do things out here. Again, another thing that's key for them is making adjustments. It's almost as they hesitate to make adjustments in these games, and that's what you have to do. The best on the court make adjustments, and if it's not working for them, they're going to have to change here sooner or later.
Yeah, the other thing about their offense is even when they are getting good looks, it seems like their shots just aren't falling. I think that, it's just kind of a mental thing right now. They don't have rhythm right now.
Okay, so the Rams control possession at this point. Reese with the ball. He'll take a jumper there. That one's no good, and Watson takes control for Norristown, and here comes Russell Graham. Ball's out on Reese.
And Quentin Watson down at the other end with another rebound. He's just been tremendous rebounding the ball. And then he'll give you some inside scoring. So he's been good so far.
4 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the half. Russell Graham has it, he'll work, and he's fouled.
A good job by Russell Graham to take it in and drive baseline, go in strong, and get to the line once again.
And fouls on Vaughn Clark for the Rams. That's his first, team third. And Graham sinks the first.
Russell Graham averaged 12.6 points per game during the regular season, and a good number of those were from the free throw line, where, again, he shoots a very good percentage.
Graham eyes the basket again. He'll take his deep breath, and he'll sink the second. And that's one thing that we see from Russell Graham, demonstrates a good setup there at the foul line. He just relaxes himself and gets rid of the tension. And Norristown leads at 20-12. Clark with the basketball. Back out. Ball's loose. And the Rams come up with the ball again. Pass back outside. Clark's shot is up for 3. That's no good. Here comes a long pass taken away by Minnis. Was intended for Russell Graham.
And Norristown's in the middle of a 9-2 run right now. They have extended their lead to 8, so they're looking good right now. Hopefully they can keep it rolling and build this run even further.
Norristown caught an enormous break on that last play. So we have another timeout And this time it'll be Norristown who takes their 30-second timeout.
And this run that they're on, as any run in basketball does, has started with defense. And they're rebounding after they force bad shots. I've already mentioned how Quentin Watson's been in the middle of that. And if they continue to play defense like this, then the offense will be there because they'll be able to get into their transition game more, and they'll get some easy shots out of playing good defense.
Three minutes, 27 seconds on the clock. It stands here for first half. Norristown leads it by 8, 20-12, and they'll have the possession on the arrow. So here's Russell Graham to start things off once again.
Sheldon Mayer not in the game right now. He's gotten a lot less minutes than usual. I think Norristown's trying to go a little bit bigger and match up against the Rams. The ball's coming over this way. And it's going to stay with Norristown.
It'll be Norristown to inbound as Ramsey. The Rams changed it up defensively a little bit there, but have gone back to what's working for them. The 2-3 zone's doing what they feel needs to be done here, and jump ball.
Ramsey went up for a jump shot, and a Ram got a hand on it, and then Ramsey came back down with it. That always results in a jump ball. Fortunately, it's going to stay with the Eagles, though.
Again, the Eagles are catching breaks, and breaks that they need to take advantage of every second that ticks by here. Ramsey pressured, will swing it to Graham. Inside to Briggs, and nice work there. Maurice Briggs, when he gets going, he's pretty good from that position. And here's Minnis, who's nice job to stay with the ball, and Minnis on the ground. Norristown really should have had that there.
And if they did come up with it, which, as you said, they should have, they would have had like a 3-on-1 run out, and it probably would have ended up in some kind of an easy layup or dunk.
2 minutes and 11 seconds now to go in the half. Pass there was batted away by Antoine Reese for the Rams. And once again, Norristown will get the inbound. Khalif Wyatt back to inbound.
And one place that Norristown has a big advantage in this game is from their bench. The Rams, not that deep. They have some good players. Fernell Dawes, the Reeses, as Wyatt travels. But the Eagles with Maurice Briggs off the bench, Paul Savage, who's been playing really well, Jarrell Gardner. If their starters, if the Norristown starters can match up with the Rams starters, then they're going to have an advantage because their bench is better than Southern's.
Shot there by Johnson is no good. Jump ball. Possession will stay with the Rams. Norristown leads 22-14, but you got to give it to the Rams. They're sticking in there.
Yeah, and every time Norristown makes a big run, then the Rams score a couple. They have a little run of their own to get some of it back.
Doster with the ball. He'll bounce it back out. Pass there was intended for Johnson, but that was out of bounds. I think he would have had to jump over the advertisements down there to get over it.
And you were talking about how the Eagles look pretty comfortable, especially compared to last time. Well, the Rams on that play looked the opposite of confident, looking a little bit antsy out there.
Here's Russell Graham and double dribble. That's a mistake that, you'll shoot yourself in the foot each time, and then you'll look back and say, oh, I can't believe I just did that. And that's what Russell Graham's saying to himself.
And it's a good call, and as the Eagles break up, pass down low. But it was a good call. Russell Graham did a great job of splitting the double team, and then I saw him put two hands on the ball, and the whistle followed.
Well, the foul's here on Norristown. That'll send Johnson to the line. He'll get 2 shots. That foul's on Quentin Watson. That'll be his first foul. Team 6th of the half. Johnson's first shot is no good. He'll get 1 more.
Nasir Johnson, not a prolific scorer, just coming off of a 4-point game in the win over Souderton.
That one rolls off the front, and he will not convert. So Johnson 0 for 2 at the line. 1 minute, 10 seconds now to go in the half. Norristown still leading 22-14.
It's been a good half for the Eagles. Now let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Russell Graham. Wyatt has it. He'll find Sheldon Mayer inside. Mayer stripped of the ball, tries to get it back, but Minnis comes up with it for the Rams. Foul call. I believe it's going to be on Quentin Watson. And that's Watson's second foul. And that is Norristown's 17th foul. All right, Minnis now for the Rams, shooting a 1-and-1 now that Norristown is in the opponents.
And Maurice Briggs just entered the game so that they can rebound a potential miss.
And Minnis will get another.
Well, I asked if Norristown could close out the first half, and it's so important to close out halves. It's just so big on the scoreboard, but also mentally.
Minnis was way off on that shot. 44 seconds now to go in the half, and the score is Norristown 22, Southern Rams 15. Sheldon Mayer will control the possession now inside to Briggs, and then finally the ball's loose, but Mayer gets it back.
Last shot time for the Eagles. They'll just pass the ball or just hold it until about 10 seconds are left.
12 seconds to go now in the half. Russell Graham has it, bounce pass to Mayer. Wyatt, pressure on him, throws it up there. It's good.
So the Norristown Eagles complete